I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
EA Sports. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Darnold looking to start with a pass. And his first look is incomplete.
And as talented as he is, you know he's going to see a lot of footballs coming his way in this one. They want to get him involved. And here, they were hoping for something right out of the gate, but that one falls incomplete.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now it's Darnold. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And it is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down. Walker now on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. So here come the Patriots now on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. The quick slant caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Crazy.
To the air, May. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Mickey Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. Now Darnold. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Back at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Going up top for Cup. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Patriots making their way back out, and they have had a number of uniforms through the years, going back to the Pat Patriot days and even before that. And now here they are in their NFL rivalry-inspired combo, dubbed the Nor'easter. If you look closely, you can see the 6 stars around the neckline. That's in homage to both the 6 states of New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, as well as the Patriots' 6 Super Bowl titles. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll throw with May. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10, down at the 33.
Patriots first down.
Looking to throw, May. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins, 33 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Faking the give, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Darnold now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Seahawks are able to move back in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. So the Patriots coming out now. Now, last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Williams, 65 yards. And the Patriots have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch taken to the house. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots offense and Drake May heading back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Throwing here is May. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. That is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's a diving catch right side. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Here's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the shotgun, May with it. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. May going to try to throw for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. May looking to run. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Finding Walker complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Walker with a grab, left side. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marginal yardage against them.
Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. A final shot before the break. Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Touchdown! Keyshawn Boutte, 42 yards. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up the little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Kayvon Chason, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. Now Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. From the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle, complete. It's Henderson. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air, May. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw is Darnold.
First down, Seahawks.
On the turnover.
You ain't never been in Skate Town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met me and all the bros in a stolen ride, like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, give a side the ride, the killer vibe, probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the yeah. Pull up the Moreland, bro. West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
May now on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Crazy. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
The Patriots will line
He'll
up.
try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short. And this remains a 6-0 game. So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Diggs on the reception. And he's in! Touchdown, New England. Super Bowl. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, it's May. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready for their second possession. They're in early hold, 14-0. Start digging out soon. In this drive, 1st and 10. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Flush to his right. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage, National Football League, brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime.
26, New England Patriots. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So the Starters come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. The amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
Let's go now. 32. Black shot. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
At the 49-yard line.
Back field. Back.
From the gun, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Love. Rolling right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Yellow, 40, right, ready.
Here's Love. Moving outside the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Christian Gonzalez, first rounder out of Oregon. Tight coverage there.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On 4th down, Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. How about that for a big play on 4th and 10? They get almost exactly what they needed to keep this drive going. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jack Gibbons in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
60 red.
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Here we go. Drive through.
To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. Patriots going to line up and go for two.
Line up for a two-point conversion.
From out of the gun, here's May. That is caught. They get the two-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Packers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Marcus.
Here's Love. Back complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Love. That'll be intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Patriots. 1st down.
To throw on 1st down is May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Throwing is May. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.